officially part of the team. Due to school, she might not be here all the time, but for the most part, she'll always be here. So, welcome to another episode of Talking Clans. Today we're going to be doing a rant about Crowfeather.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hello.
So, anyways, let's start this rant, shall we? So, my first question is to Spirit, and it is, why do you like Crowfeather?
A lot of people don't like Crowfeather, but, there's some things that he does that I'll get to later that I don't really like that he's done, and, I don't know, things like that. He's got a lot of flaws, but my favorite thing about him is that he didn't, even though he kind of turned his back on Leafpool, you can tell he still cares about her. I don't know if he was necessarily in love with her. I think that his love for Leafpool was just an echo of his love for Feathertail. But I think that he still cares about Leafpool, and he obviously still cares, or he does care about his kids with Leafpool, which is good.
Yeah, but then he completely neglected Nightcloud, but,
Yeah, that's one of the things that I don't like. But, and he's, kind of an asshole, and, I love characters like that.
Yeah. Anywho, my next question is for Rayfang, and it is, do you think Crowfeather ever truly loved anyone other than Feathertail, or if Leafpool and Nightcloud were just attempts?
Well, I've actually heard mixed things about this. I've heard of some that Aaron said that while his attraction to Leafpool was genuine, but was also still an echo to that of the time he was in love with Feathertail. But I've also read that they said somewhere that they said that he indeed just mainly tried to maintain a relationship with both of them, well, mainly Leafpool, because they were much closer, of course, than Nightcloud and Crowfeather, which was very unhealthy in my opinion. But that did fail because he still loves Feathertail. I'm not sure about this myself actually, but I think he also loves Leafpool, just maybe in a different way.
Yeah, probably, because
I think that he loved Leafpool, but he wasn't in love with Leafpool, which are two different things,
Yeah, thank you. That's what I meant.
But I don't know if you guys read the little, so-called play with I don't know what it's called anymore, but it was a little
Script thing.
Yeah, that. I was just about to say, I didn't know how to explain it, yeah. A little scripting, thank you. And it was with Leafpool and Crowfeather meeting at a border, and she was about to tell him that she's pregnant. And he actually acted like he loved her, which was a very nice side of him that we don't really see that often, or we didn't.
Yeah, true.
So I really like that.
At Twilight, we didn't really see that.
Yeah. Well, he was an asshole most of the time, yeah, so.
Where was this? Because I don't think that I read it.
The script?
Yeah.
On the Work's website, I think. You can find it somewhere there.
No, I found it either there or I googled it somewhere. I googled Warrior Cat books and it showed me that. When I was looking for PDFs. I'm not sure. I think it wasn't the official site, but some site with a few books from Warriors, and they had those short plays. I think that's what they're called, short plays.
I found it on the official site.
Ah, it is on the official site. Because I know there's
Wait,
that.
but do you mean you have After Sunset We Need to Talk?
Yeah, that.
And Bright Spirit's Mercy.
I mean that one, After Midnight.
I think I've read those. I think I might have read both of those.
Yeah, you have, because you knew about Bright Spirit. I mean, you have at least read one of them.
And I have an official poster of Bright Spirit, and I know who she was when I got it. Yeah, I think I've read both of them. They both sound very familiar, but then again, stuff like Cloud
strange ship pops out. He has no idea she's here. Crowfeather, wait! What, Leafpool? What are you doing here? And why? Because Moonson I spoke to you, and there's something I think you should know. No, there isn't, Leafpool. You don't have to tell me anything anymore. We belong to different clans, remember? Why are you being like this? It was hard for me too, you know? The Finner clan needs me to be their medicine cat. I don't have any choice. You did have a choice, and you chose to stay with them. Look, I shouldn't even be talking to you. What if someone sees us? My clanmates have only just begun to trust me again, and that's mostly thanks to Nightcloud.
So yeah, he was an asshole in the beginning, but later on, I think there's a part where he actually like walks around her and stuff. It's kind of cute.
I'll search for it. No, not in this plane.
I believe there. Or did I remember that wrongly? I know there was something about that. For some reason, I really like that plane. That's the only thing I do know for sure that I like it, because it's so
Well,
like
here it
scary.
doesn't say at least. After this, they had to leave because a patrol found them.
Oh yeah.
My next question is for Flameclaw, and it is, who do you ship with Crowfeather?
I ship him with, well, of course, with Feathertail the most. Then a little bit with Leafpool, but less. And I kind of ship him with Nightcloud, but kind of don't. Because he just...
More like a hate ship.
Yeah, exactly. Like a no TP. Because, I don't know, he just used her technically. I don't know, there's a story going on that he didn't use her, but that Nightcloud forced him to, like, ask him to be his mate, and he accepted, so it wasn't his fault technically, but I don't believe it.
I don't think that's true. I mean, also in the play it says that, well, what do you think I'd do? Then my clanmates go on thinking I was more loyal than ThunderClan. Now, Nightcloud's a great cat and a good mother. So, maybe they both had their own twisted intentions.
Yeah, I think they used each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowfeather used Nightcloud so WindClan would think that he was loyal, and Nightcloud used Crowfeather so she could have kids.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, so do I, to be honest. Alright, so it's my turn. Spirit, do you prefer Crowfeather with Feathertail, Leafpool, or Nightcloud?
I'm gonna stick with Feathertail just because, you know, first cut is the deepest, first love is like, you know, the real deal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Feathertail. I ship Leafpool with Mothwing.
So do I, yes.
And as far as Nightcloud goes, no, they obviously don't, like, I don't know. I think Nightcloud loves, or used to, I don't know. I think somewhere in the story she loved Crowfeather, but I don't know if it's like that anymore. Probably not, just because of the way he treats her.
Yeah.
But, my next question is for Moraven, and it is, do you think his Crowfeather's prolonged apprenticeship had an effect on him later in life?
Thank you. I'd say maybe. I mean, he was pretty bitter about not being made a warrior in the new prophecy, and I honestly wonder whether him, worrying about this was justified, and whether he got, whether his clanmates reacted in any negative way to him not being made a warrior at the age he deserved. I mean, it might have had some complications for his personality and acting towards others in the future, but I don't think it was a direct cause for anything that happened in the story, as far as I can think of. I mean, there might have been some things that that could be caused by this, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Errands just thought of him, made this as an excuse to have him act snappy towards the others.
Yeah, probably they did.
It would be nice though if it turns out they hadn't let it go and it actually had some effects on his behavior in the later stories.
Yeah, it would make him more developed.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. I think it's your turn, Murray Fang.
Yeah. Shall I ask a question to you?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you think would have happened if Leafpool and Crowfeather had run away together and stayed like that for longer or for their whole lives and not returned?
Well, I imagine that Lion Blaze, Holly, and Jay Feather would have still been born, and they would probably. Well, maybe they wouldn't be different cats. Well, they certainly wouldn't have their powers. But I think Hollyleaf would be maybe. She would feel. How do I word this? She would feel less as if she was like a third wheel, like a useless cat. I think she would feel more like she belonged. But I think that Jay Feather would be more snappy and even more than he is, because I don't think the Crowfeather would treat him very well because of his disability. Maybe I don't know, because I don't like Crowfeather very much, as you can probably tell by what I'm saying. But I don't think he would treat Jay Feather fairly.
But I think that Crowfeather likes Jay Feather because didn't he, when Jay Feather was like going to River Clan for something, he got stuck in a thorn bush or whatever? Wasn't Crowfeather the one who helped him out?
Honestly, I don't remember.
I don't remember as well, but it could have been something like that. Or wasn't that with Lion? No, sorry.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't. No, it was when he fell into the lake, and Crowfeather saved him, got him out of there.
It was Lion Blaze.
Or was it Lion Blaze? I'm getting my cats messed up.
I think it would be Lion Blaze.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've read those books so long ago that I just can't.
But I definitely do remember Jay Feather getting caught in a thorn bush, or like a bracken or something along those lines, in Wind Clan territory, like along the lake, and somebody helped him out. It was a Wind Clan warrior, and I think they walked him back to Thunder Clan. He didn't get the chance to go to River Clan. I just can't remember who it was who helped him.
No, me neither.
Me either.
But, Crowfeather and Jay Feather have a lot of similarities, so I think that he should have cared about Jay Feather, not. And I mean, Crowfeather's father even had a disability. His, foot was messed up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's good.
true. But he never met his father, because I think he was dead at the time already.
I mean, he cares a lot about. I think he was there when Hollyleaf died, and he was upset then. I just feel like he would probably care if, I think he would care about Jay Feather, especially if Leafpool was around.
Yeah, probably, because, him and Leafball really do complement each other well. And he does care about Lion Blaze, obviously, if he helped him in the Great Battle versus Breezebelt. Yeah, Breezebelt attacked him, and he helped him out, if I'm not mistaken.
I think, if Crowfeather and Leafpool informed Hollyleaf, Jay Feather, and Lion Blaze about, where they came from, they seem like the type of cats who would go searching for it. So I think that they would go back to the clans if they had been born, outside of the clans. I think they would try to go back. At least a few of them. Jay Feather, especially, even though he's blind, because, he has, that just, he just has that about him. Going to the tribe, going back in time, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd go searching for the clans.
I can yeah, true. I can kind of imagine him and probably Hollyleaf really wanting to find out where they came from, and Lion Blaze at first being kind of like, hey, you should maybe calm down. Maybe they're dangerous, but eventually going with them as well.
Yeah, probably, because Hollyleaf is, very adventurous.
And maybe she'll react more positive to it if she doesn't have the warrior code to follow.
Yeah, maybe.
Because that seemed to be something that caused like a lot of her stress.
But I don't see her obsession with the warrior code to be a bad thing, really, because
No, I mean it's a good thing in its nature, but it caused her so much, well, like Spirit said, so much stress, and it only weighed on her more after she found out about her parents. So maybe if she wouldn't have maybe if she wouldn't have, well, I mean her view on the warrior code would have been healthy in like the first series, but I guess just a lot of things changed, also in the clans.
yeah, true.
Spirit, what are some mistakes you wish Crowfeather hadn't made?
Okay, I wish that Crowfeather had never became mates with Nightcloud, because I think it was completely just a total mistake. I don't think he should have, used her, and I don't think she should have used him. They just shouldn't have happened at all. Because I think that Crowfeather could have proved his loyalty. I think he could have proved his loyalty by, trading harder and hunting twice as more. I don't think that he needed to start a whole new relationship and have a son in order to prove his loyalty to Wind Clan.
Yeah, I mean, Grey Stripe succeeded in it as well, just by hunting and stuff, and working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I just don't think it was fair to Nightcloud because he'd never really loved Nightcloud. I don't think it was fair to her, and it wasn't fair to Breezepel in general that both of his parents used each other. It just was entirely just a disaster, so I think that that's like the biggest mistake that Crowfeather made was taking Nightcloud as a mate.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, definitely.
But I also feel like, well, maybe you guys would disagree, but I feel like also a big mistake was falling for Leafball. Well, all of his relationships were actually mistakes because with Feathertail, she was from a different clan, and it brought him a lot of sadness when she died. With Leafball, he ran away with her, but it never brought them any good. It only brought them bad things because Cinderpelt died. So everything was just in his life was a disaster. So now that I think about it, no wonder he's so bitter about everything.
Yeah.
But if he hadn't been mates with Leafball, then the clans could have possibly been destroyed just because they needed Lion Blaze and Jayfeather.
Maybe not. There would be other cats for the prophecy because the prophecy had been foretold long ago. But if the prophecy,
Maybe, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, you were talking, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Maybe both Dovewing and Ivypool would have had powers.
Oh my God, yes.
Or maybe, Bumblestride.
I would like that. Honestly, I would really like that.
Bumblestride with powers. Or healing, I don't know.
I just don't want to imagine a world without Hollyleaf.
Yeah, you're right there. But when we if you want to hypothesize and make up theories, then I think that if the prophecy hadn't been foretold, imagine, then, or if it had been foretold, but if the cats could still choose their path, but there would have to be 3 cats capable of having powers anyway. So if Leafpool hadn't gone with Crowfeather, there would have to be 3 other cats. It would have had to have been someone to have the powers. So either way, the clans would have been saved, I think.
Yeah. It was destined to be. No?
Yes, but it was long ago.
True.
Well, not so long ago, because Skywatcher died when, like, 3 years ago in cat time, like in the book timeline,
Yeah, true.
I believe. So it wasn't even that long. I mean, in cat time it is a long time, but
In the
Yeah.
Alright, so my next question is for Flameclaw. Instead of growing up rogues, what if Lineblaze, Jayfeather, and Hollyleaf grew up in Wind Clan?
Well, here's another little, I guess, theory. Just imagine if Leafball had maybe gone to Wind Clan, or she had given her kids secretly at night to Crowfeather, like Blue Star had done with her kids. So they wouldn't get frozen because there's no real river and there's a little stream, but they could have carried them over the stream. So I think it wouldn't be that bad. So I think it would be actually nice.
Maybe one of them would have been caught by the rabbits. I don't know.
Imagine a rabbit like catching a kid and then, oh my god, eating it. That'd be gross.
I'd say Aslan. Tell about the experience.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was not okay.
Who would raise them? What if Nightcloud raised them?
No! Oh my god, no! No, he's horrible.
No, but maybe, like, he wouldn't have to raise a father. It could have also just been, no, but he wouldn't have to have revealed himself. It could have also just been like Greypool did.
Yeah, it could
Like,
have been.
Nazca is a pretty defensive cat, and Greypool, was just like, yeah, those are my kids, do not question this, they're kids I found. Just leave me alone with them, they'll be good warriors.
Yeah, true. It might have been a good thing. I don't know, but I'm just not I'm not warmed up to Nightcloud. I don't like her at all, so. I mean, she's not a bad cat and it's not her fault. She just got the wrong mate.
I don't ship her with Crowfeather, but
Who do you ship Nightcloud with? That's not like an official question for this rant, but that's just something that's been in my head. Like, who do you guys actually ship with her?
a lot of people ship her with Maple Shade.
Wait, what? I've never seen that ship.
I have.
I don't support that, to be honest.
Me neither.
Like, Nightcloud is evil. Like, she is an ass sometimes, but she isn't evil. So,
Yeah, she's an okay cat. Just
a lot of people ship her with Squirrelflight too, but I just don't see it. I ship Squirrelflight and Bramblestar.
yeah, same.
yes.
I don't know if I ship her with anybody.
That's why I asked the question because I don't know who I ship her with.
I don't really ship her with anybody either, to be honest.
Same. I don't know. I mean, you can hypothesize, but I don't know really. That's a good question for the fans. If any of you have any idea, feel free to tell us.
Yeah, you guys ship with Nightcloud because we don't really ship her with anybody.
We could do like a question of the day or something. So this is a
Nightcloud with, yeah, great.
yeah.
Oh, hail the ships.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! It was actually a really bad pun. Oh, great. Sorry, never mind.
It's okay. But anyway, now here's the official last question to this rant, and it is for Morifang. What do you think the deal was with Crowfeather's new apprentice being called Featherpaw, ironically?
Oh, yay. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this was, like, just the errands making a small reference to, his romance, with Feathertail. But I kind of think and hope that this, like, won't be another dramatic apprentice-warrior relationship, since we've already seen that a lot in the newer series.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind if, like, Featherpaw and Feathertail do look very similar, I heard, like, on both light grey tabbies. So, it would be nice if we maybe got some short story from Crowfeather's perspective, and that he'd noticed this, but not really do anything about it, except for, like, maybe make a mental note that she might have looked away, that if he would have had kids with Feathertail, that she would have looked like one of their kids together.
Yeah. Or imagine her as Feathertail's reincarnation.
Oh, Oh god, no more reincarnations.
Yeah, I know. But I was like,
I'm certain.
Besides, it would be creepy. Come on.
it would be, but hey, I would actually like that because I really like Feathertail. But there are other cats who deserve to live. There are other cats who deserve to live again more than her.
Yeah?
What did you want to say?
Were you saying something?
I'm absolutely certain that Sparkpaw is going to be a reincarnation of Firestar.
No!
I know, I don't want it either, but I'm pretty sure because literally in the alliances it says she's a spitting image of Firestar, and they're talking about killing off like one of the Star Clan cats and having them reincarnated.
I really don't want that. I'm sick of it.
Come on. Firestar is great. Has a happy life now in Starkland, you know. He's had his time. He's now resting. Why?
Yeah, and like, imagine, he's not dead, technically, if he's reincarnated and he changed gender. And Sandstorm dies, goes to Starkland. Yay, no Firestar
She
there.
finds nothing there.
And that would be horrible.
Except
My
for
poor
her
baby. My poor little baby would be alone. I'm seriously saddened by this thought, no joke. It just kind of breaks my heart because I love her so much. But anyway, enough with my fangirling.
Seriously,
I hope they won't. They will just like maybe make them similar, but not a reincarnate. I honestly don't want it to happen. Like Firestar was like especially in the first series. I didn't really like him in the later series. Sorry, I'm really a fan of the nostalgic first series.
Yeah, same.
Like he was a good character in that, in my opinion. Like I enjoyed reading about him, but now he's dead, and I don't believe like the Ern should change anything about it because he was a cat we followed for the whole series, and now it's time for new ones. I don't see why we'd have to bring back an old character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he's in my eyes deserved rest.
True.
Yeah.
He's lived through more things than any other cat, basically.
Yeah, you lived
It would
through.
be time for new ones.
True.
All I know is that I hope that Crowfeather and Featherpaw don't have like a really cheesy,
Thank
I don't-
you.
Yeah, thank you. Really, I hope they don't.
But one thing I wanted to discuss with you guys before we end this rant is me and Flameclaw were talking about doing a Q&A.
Yeah.
A video coming up. What do you think about that, Moray?
Sorry, could you repeat my internet?
We're thinking about doing a Q&A coming up for like a future video.
That sounds like a good idea.
So, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, no, it sounds like a good idea to me, yeah. I would be okay with that. Definitely.
Alright.
But then again, it's up to the fans. So you guys, it's all up to you. You comments
Yeah,
on
we
the page.
also, mention it on the page, like the Big Workers page.
Yeah, we should. And I can also post it on my page, Blue Star.
Oh, yeah.
Well, our page.
Our page.
Sorry. Our page.
Yeah, I think we should be able to get like a lot of questions if we post on the pages about it.
Yeah.
And share about it enough, we should be able to get lots of questions. So
Yeah.
that's something to look forward to. We'll probably be doing that in a future video.
Yeah, and you should share it on DeviantArt in the Talking Clans group.
Yeah.
If anyone still
Yeah.
goes there.
Not that anybody's in that anymore, but
I don't know. I mean, I
we
really
really
don't.
pay attention to it. But
Yeah.
so yeah, that's something to look forward to. We'll be doing that later on. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
It depends on if we get enough questions from you guys, but hopefully we do. But I think that about wraps it up for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Spirit Blaze here with Flameclaw and Morethang. And
Yeah, we'll see you all later. Bye.
bye.